Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Angela. I'm 32 years old. And I began volunteering with the Workers' Party a little more than 2 years ago. The reason why I joined the Workers' Party and the opposition cause is because I was very concerned with the state of our political system as it currently stands. The parliamentary system of government is based on a system of checks and balances. And I felt that there was a profound imbalance in how few safeguards there are to check on the ruling party. So since I had decided to dedicate part of my life to public service, I decided that one of the best things I could do is to help strengthen and create a strong alternative party that can be robust enough to hold the government accountable to the people. So I thank the Workers' Party for this opportunity. I've learned a lot as I walk the ground, from listening to people who come up to us and tell us about their lives, about the increasing hardships that they face, and their concern as well that their voices are not being adequately represented in Parliament. These people are the ones that are hard hit by the rising cost of living. And I want to be a voice for these people, because these people are the ones, I feel, that have been left behind in Singapore's push towards economic growth.
I still recall the first time when I was first introduced as a Workers' Party candidate in 2001. I touched upon the topic of the need for Singapore to strive towards a politics of balance. I remember that vividly. In 2006, what I touched upon was that there's a need for Singaporeans to cultivate this political defense in the course of nation building. Now, 10 years on, in a fast-changing global landscape, our political system, 10 years ago and now, nothing much has changed. We are still talking about a situation whereby out of an 84-seat parliament, in the last parliament, only 2 alternative voices are in that parliament. So, I sincerely believe, GE 2011 must be the time for Singaporeans to politically develop ourselves. And this is very important, because we should not be just talking about economic development, social cultural development, but this political development is something which we must take it seriously. It's very important we take it with a first priority. And one way to politically develop Singapore is to strive towards a first world parliament. I recall when I first joined the Workers' Party, my Secretary General, Mr. Lau, he said that, Yao, you must learn how to harness your very passion into that of a combusted coal. Wow, words of wisdom. There's much truth in this particular statement. Because 10 years on, I realized that idealism itself is not sustainable. It's important. You need to have a deeper purpose, a deeper sense of responsibility, a deeper sense of calling, so as to play your part and role in this nation-building process. After all, this is a call for fellow Singaporeans to be pro-Singapore, to love Singapore, to be for Singapore, and to stand up to serve Singapore. Thank you.
At the previous election, I was very impressed by the Workers' Party and its candidates. I thought I should not always be just sitting down and complaining about things, but I should do something useful. And I joined the Workers' Party hoping to contribute something. I fear that my 3 small children. I have 3 children, one 7 years old and in P2, and twin babies 9 months old. I'm afraid for their future, whether they will have a bright future. Not only for me, but for all other Singaporeans too, with small children. I'm worried if they can get into university amid all these challenges. I'm worried whether they can get a job. I'm worried if they can afford to buy their own HDB flats 20 years on. Although the PAP has got a passing grade over the last five decades, it is beginning to lose touch with the people that it is supposed to lead and care for. Everything is measured in dollars and cents. In speeches by ministers, the GDP, growth, these terms figure prominently. I feel that although money is important, people are more important than that. I want to bring the government's attention to people and remind the government that people come first. Thank you.
谢谢卢成强秘书长。大家好，我是润宝南，工人党候选人。我相信我的生命是属于我们的社会的，只要还是身体健康，我就有义务为大家付出我的一切，来提升我们的生活素质，为了我们这一代，还有我们的下一代。我与你们站在同一个阵线。我是出生在一个贫苦的家庭，但是我刻苦学习，努力的奋斗，现在还算得上事业有成。I invite all Singaporeans, especially the middle and the lower income earners, to reflect upon the last 5 years. Are we better off now compared to 5 years ago? I have served my NS in the Singapore Police Force as a police inspector after my pre-education in Hwa Chong Junior College. I'm trained as an electrical engineer from NUS, a master's degree from University of Strathclyde, and a PhD from University of South Australia. Thank you. 谢谢大家。